There is not enough men on this planet for all the women.
That's true.
Y'all, women being drafted to the military is trending right now. Okay. Look, it's gonna be a wake-up call. Okay, you hear me?
Gotten a lot of comments from men saying that they are not looking for a modern woman.
Men are tired of being reduced to little more than financial providers, handymen, and yard workers, hoping for a little extra attention on their birthdays. It's off-putting to witness adults who act entitled, throwing tantrums when others choose not to be their financial sponsors or household servants.
This is a question for men. What is it about the modern woman that rubs you the wrong way?
Modern U.S. women are 90% trash, stay single kings.
Okay, so if you don't like modern women, then what kind of women do you like? Dead ones?
I've been called a post-wall woman twice. The Urban Dictionary defines it as a woman who is past her fertility window.
I'm over the idea that women expire as they get older.
Men, women don't care whether you live or die as long as you bring money to the table. They don't care about love. They don't care about your emotions. They don't care about your life.
There is a serious shortage of attractive, eligible, mentally stable, emotionally available men.
Where do y'all be finding y'all boyfriends at? Where do y'all be finding the fine single men?
I love how women have decided to be single and not have kids because now the world can go extinct and the population can die, all because men thought the world revolved around them, but it never did. It revolved around us. And now because you don't want to listen to us, the world is going to end.
Women actively pursued this lifestyle, often taking legal action against men's organizations to achieve it. Now, they're complaining. Dating experiences for men often involve being stood up, a scenario most men have faced at least once. Women in their 40s had decades to find a partner, and it's hard to feel sympathy for those who had countless opportunities but now express regret. It's almost laughable how these strong, independent women, after 40 years of claiming independence,
I can't be single forever. I need a man. Futhi guys, I'm not that woman who can do what men do and I'm all about that single. No guys, I'm not about single life, guys.
What is it with men these days and not wanting to date? Do you guys have a fear of commitment? Is it the woman these days? Does it have anything to do with spending money on women? Does it have anything to do with trust issues?
When you guys go out, who usually pays for the dates?
Do you even have to ask?
So I'm assuming it would be him.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a safe assumption, unless you knew Stacy here. Yes. Very confident, demanding. So she makes me pay for everything. Yes, you're right.
Come on.
One of the biggest lessons I ever learned, or harshest realities I ever, had to come to, is realizing that men do not care about your accomplishments as a woman. They don't care about your education. They don't care about your degrees. They don't care about how much money you're making. They don't care about, what businesses you're running. They don't care about any of that stuff.
So we're going to measure your waist.
You're not going to measure my waist.
Then you can't judge men based on height.
Are you trying to date me based on my waist?
I'm not trying to date you. I have a beautiful girlfriend. But it's a double standard, and I'm trying to prove that. Okay. You see the double standard there?
Is it really, though?
Well, yeah, it is, because you judge based on something men can't change.
No,
and when I try to judge you based on something you can change, you get offended.
I'm much older than you, and I'm a tiny bit smarter than you, or maybe a lot bit smarter than you.
I doubt it. You're a woman.
Wow.
He is designed to chase you, and women are designed to choose.
If you want a man to pursue you, pull back.
You should be chased, and he should chase you.
Here are some things I look for in a man as a single mom.
now seek a man to handle household chores because they're tired. There's little mention of love or respect, just entitlement, convenience, and validation. Men, it's time to leave these modern women to the lives they chose. They fought for independence, and now that they have it, some are unhappy. Go meet women from other cultures. Enjoy your hard-earned money, and avoid the chaos and confusion that comes with these Western women. They can enjoy their cats and boxed wine. You don't have to be a part of it. These women claim to be strong and independent, so let them be. Don't help them. don't date them. Don't go out of your way.
I want to talk about why men of this generation are scared of women.
I'm fucking tired of being alone. I know I'm fat, but is that really the biggest issue in the entire fucking world? That nobody wants to be with me? Is that it? Is there anything else? Am I ugly? Am I annoying? I can't figure it out.
So one of my guy friends gave me permission to make a Hinge account for him because I was telling him how easy dating is with dating apps. And he was telling me that it's incredibly difficult. And I was like, Pete, you must be doing something wrong. And he gave me permission to create an account for him and just run the account. I've been a virtual boy for 3 days. And I've never felt this bad about myself. I feel like a freaking loser trying to get these girls to like me. And I'm starting to hate women. Because I'm like, when I say I mean Pete. Because that's the account I'm using. Pete's about a 6. But I'm so desperate, I'm liking the 2s and the 3s. And even they won't like me back. Pete, which is a 6. So what level of delusion has entered women's heads? Like, what is going on? It is so difficult dating as a boy. I hate it. I'm on day 3 of being a boy, and I hate women, and I'm more depressed than ever.
I still love him. But I don't want to love.
I hate to say it, women are demolition experts. Women will destroy their family. Women destroy 70% of all families. But I found that 70% of all divorces are initiated by women. If she's college educated, that goes up to 90%, as high as 90%. That's an epidemic. That's why men are kind of tapping out of marriage in general. They just don't want anything to do with it.
When women wonder why men aren't asking them out, they're not talking about the average guy. They're eyeing the wealthy, good-looking men. Many men are done tolerating double standards. Women said they don't need men, so men have decided to leave them to their own devices. Maybe one day, when they realize their mistake and apologize, men might consider welcoming them back. Until then, good luck, ladies. Take care of your cats. Why should any rational man pick up what's been discarded by others? There's a recycle bin for that. There's no shortage of men. There's just a shortage of men interested in dating women with these attitudes. Constant demands with nothing in return aren't appealing.
I'm a 34-year-old single woman, and I've started to do this thing recently where people ask me like, oh, is there like a special someone in your life or like whatever? And I just like can't get it up. I'm just like, no.
Rejected. If a woman wants to go around sleeping with 1,000 chats, that's absolutely fine.
To my mind earlier today, you know how they have like the Big Brother program for like, you know, your kids can have siblings? They need to do that with good fucking men who want to be a fucking dad to somebody. So that way there's a program to where I take my kids who don't have a fucking father, and I'm damn sure not going to attempt to get one because I cannot stand men in general. They make me want to throw the fuck up and my skin crawl.
My secret is my boyfriend killed himself in high school because of me.
Men in their 20s might overlook imperfections if a woman keeps them physically satisfied, but by 30, they're less likely to be manipulated by the promise of intimacy. As men age, their tolerance for poor attitudes, disrespect, and delusional expectations fades. It's baffling that women don't grasp this. By 40, women need to offer something extraordinary to even get a man's attention, let alone a relationship. Feminism convinced women to delay seeking a partner until their prime attributes, youth, beauty, fertility, have faded. Now they're left with high expectations, bad attitudes, and empty wallets. But men aren't interested in being manipulated or exploited. They're leaving because women demanded it, claiming they don't need men, that they're independent. Fine. Men will let them be. Peace is better than being someone's yes man. It's illogical for women in their 30s and 40s to lament their lack of a man after spending years driving away the very men they now desire. Promiscuity, unrealistic standards, and rejection have consequences. These women can't expect a traditional man to save them after a decade or 2 of reckless behavior. The ship has sailed. These men are now pursuing younger women who haven't been through the ringer. Women wanted independence and took it to extremes, leading to the anti-male, don't need no man brigade. Now they're left to deal with the consequences of the feminist dream. Is it any wonder men are hesitant about marriage or relationships? The modern dating scene is so bleak that men are looking overseas for partners. Congratulations, ladies. This is the outcome you've earned.
First wave feminism sought to give women men's rights without men's responsibilities. Second wave feminism sought to reduce or eliminate women's responsibilities. And third wave feminism seeks to increase men's responsibilities. And that's really the way I see it. When all the mixed messages are tallied up, we find that men can't win for losing. They still bear the majority of the burdens they did 100 years ago. To one degree or another, they are still expected to pay on the first date and onward, even months or years into the relationship. Still expected to be the higher earner in the relationship. Still expected to pay most or all of the household bills. Still expected to be at least as educated as their female partner, if not more. Still expected to be the one to buy the ring and to buy the flowers and then to buy the chocolates on Valentine's Day. Still expected to put themselves between a woman and any danger. Still expected to take responsibility for themselves and others, especially women and children.
And that concludes today's discussion on MGTOW voice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on future videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.